Joins us from Still, the restaurant in Portsmouth. And all right, tell me a little bit more. You're calling this, it's a night at the movies, yet you're not going anywhere. You're not leaving out.
Correct. The idea is that if you're going to the movies, some things you might have, popcorn, Coca-Cola, maybe some candy. So I've taken all those kind of ideas and we're going to put it into a dish.
What kind of candy?
Reese's Peanut Butter
Get
Cups.
out of here. I was wondering what you were doing over here. They sure are. I saw the Coke and I saw those and I said, wow, that's what Mike likes to eat before he goes on television. Me too. No, just kidding. So we're using the peanut butter cups, the Coke.
That's going to be
Cola.
for a dipping sauce. So what we're going to do here, actually, this is a take on popcorn shrimp.
Okay.
So I have here
I'm in. This
bag
sounds
of
cool.
microwave popcorn.
Okay.
That we're just going to throw into the food processor. And this is going to be the coating for our shrimp.
All right. Now, how'd you come up with this? Or did you?
It just kind of came to me. Part of this is going to be part of my an idea for the chef auction that we're doing for the March of Dimes.
That's right. We got the Signature Chefs event coming up at the Founders Inn in October.
And I like that, and I like to play with my food. So.
Well, I mean, we've had folks come on and use popcorn as like crab cake filler and say that it's actually a good consistency to work with. It's nice and light.
Yes, it is.
And for popcorn shrimp, I can see that.
And it's very fluffy.
Mm-hmm. So so it's still a little bit coarse.
A little bit coarse.
But not, you know.
So, because once it fries up, it's actually going to get a little bit crunchier.
All right.
So, we just take that. I have here my flour,
okay,
tempura batter, and then the popcorn there.
Now, what's in tempura batter?
Tempura batter, basically a little bit of cornstarch, a little flour, a little oil, and some water.
All right, kind of looks like pancake batter.
A little bit.
But it's not.
But not quite. A little bit lighter. Okay. Pancake batter will be a little bit more dense and it'll soak up more oil.
So, are you going to put the popcorn in there? Or?
So what we're going to do is you take your shrimp,
yes,
into your flour, the batter.
I saw you were busy peeling and...
and we're just going to coat the shrimp. And then what we're going to do is dip them in the hot oil over there and fry them until they're nice and crisp.
And what kind of oil do you have here?
That there is just regular soybean oil.
And this is just a big saucepan of oil, so if people don't have like a
fryer
later or something, fryer at home, they can do it this way.
Correct.
Okay. My producer's saying, get in there and do something. I don't know what to do. The peanut butter cups are all peeled. I'm afraid I'll eat one if I go over there. Can I try battering up one?
Absolutely.
Of the shrimp? Okay.
Here you go.
Batter up. I did wash my hands. All right, so flour first.
Nope, batter.
Battered.
Batter. Flour, batter.
This is your fault, Virginia. Okay, flour, batter. Okay, so dry, wet, dry.
Correct.
Look, and now I've lost it. Okay. Okay, there we go. I dropped it there.
You're doing good.
Concerned?
You're doing good.
Okay.
No. It's all good. You should have fun in the kitchen, right? That's what it's all about.
Now, what
That's
if
what
you
the
wanted
dish is
to
all
use,
about.
like, cheese popcorn or something? Is that just out of control?
Well, I haven't tried it yet.
Let me know.
You could.
Or maybe I'll be letting you know.
If you have certain flavorings and things on the popcorn, it may it may cook too fast and brown.
Oh.
So that's why we're just using plain unbuttered popcorn.
Yeah, I noticed that it was a kind of popcorn that didn't have a lot of extra. You know, you don't like. You know, some brands have the movie theater butter and all that. You did not go for that.
No.
Okay. How am I doing?
You're doing well.
Are you worried for your job?
No.
Don't be. I'm worried for mine. Okay. I should just keep going, or do you want to throw it in there and see what happens?
Well, not yet. The oil's not quite hot yet.
Well, how will you know?
So.
I noticed you don't have a thermometer in there, so someone, not you, I know you'll know because you have those chef spider senses, but somebody at home who is trying this for the first time, how do you know when the oil is hot enough
Basically, it will crackle, or if you take a little pinch of flour, you will actually see it's not hot enough, it didn't foam up. When it is hot enough, it will actually foam up and tell you it's ready. All
right. Well, I will keep working on getting the shrimp ready to go into the oil. And tell us again the ingredients that are going to go in the sauce for the folks at home who are writing them down.
I have here my garlic, ginger, cilantro, sesame oil, and crushed red pepper.
Wow.
We take that, we put it in the saute pan, then we put it back into the food processor. And we're going to reduce down the Coca-Cola, a little bit of the soy, and then add all together with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Right, I was wondering when those peanut butter cups came in. Now, what happens if you're one or two short from what you brought? I'm just saying.
We'll find out.
They're hard to
I'll
keep
let you
around.
eat one, we'll find out.
All right. All right, well, thanks very much, Mike Ferrer. We're going to keep the, dry, wet, dry. We're going to keep this going, and we're going to fry these suckers when we come back. We had to get a shot of the peanut butter cups in the food processor. That is one of the secret ingredients to the dish we're making today with Mike Farrell, executive chef from Still Restaurant this morning. We're making a dish that you said it's a night in, but at the movies.
Correct.
Hence the use of some popular movie theater concession items, some cola, candy, popcorn, and shrimp. So you've been busy since the last time we checked in.
So
we were breading our shrimp, and now what have you got going here?
Now I have here my garlic cloves, my ginger, crushed red pepper, cilantro, and then the sesame oil. So what we're doing here is we're just heating them up, kind of letting the aromatics, bring out their flavor, and toasting the garlic a little bit.
And this is going to be part of the sauce.
Correct.
For the popcorn shrimp.
Correct.
That we're going to fry up in just a second. Now, what's going on over here?
This here is the Coca-Cola and the soy sauce.
And when you cook it down, I'm going to guess, and my physics teacher would be so proud, that we're going to get like a syrup.
Correct.
Yes. Okay.
Well, let me not get too syrupy. There's not a whole lot of sugar in there, but we're definitely reducing by half.
Okay.
So.
All right. And the lime, another
is going to go in.
ingredient?
Yes, at last.
Okay. So do we get to fry up the shrimp now, or what do you want me to do?
1 second. So we're going to take here. Let's make the sauce.
Oh, yeah,
first.
that's right. You told me that's going back in the food processor.
Into the food processor. We're going to go ahead and pulse it a couple times.
I'm so curious to see how this is going to taste with the peanut butter cups in there.
All right, so we have that, just a rough chop.
Yeah.
Get an amount of lime juice.
But you know what? As we're doing this, I'm thinking about Thai food and how often peanuts are used in there. Is that kind of your inspiration a little bit there with the peanut butter cups and
for
the
this
soy
dish,
sauce?
yes, very much so.
Okay. They combine kind of the sweet and the peanut taste, and it usually works out pretty well.
Well, let's hope it works out again tonight.
I know. Let's hope.
Oops,
Okay.
turn the fryer off. All right.
So again, you just pulse it a couple of times. So you're not
Correct.
looking for this to be a complete...
Not yet. Once we have this liquid, it'll thin it out a little bit more, and it
Yeah.
should get a little better consistency.
Okay.
So we're going to pour this in here.
Now it is like boiling hot when you pour it in there. I didn't know you could do that.
And we should let that go for a minute.
And is this something that you're making at the restaurant now? or-
No, this is totally something that came from on a whim.
This is the first time you're making this ever? Right here on our show?
Yep.
That's incredible.
It's exclusive just for you.
All right. Well, I won't
All right.
lie if I don't like it.
All right, you want to help me drop the shrimp into the fryer?
I will.
Just grab them by the tail and very slowly let them in.
Okay, so we're not
You
flinging
don't
them
want to
from across the room.
No, you might burn yourself. You don't have to be that timid. It's not going to flare up on you. You only want to do a couple at a time.
Okay.
So you can do about 4.
Ow! It got me. Okay. All right,
That's
4?
fine.
Okay. Now why? It looks like there's room for all of them in there.
Of course, but if we were to add all of them out at the same time, the temperature of the oil would drop, and then it would get soggy and it wouldn't be really crisp.
Makes sense.
So.
And then we wait. And they're
then we
got
And they're
a
popping like
good
popcorn?
Yeah. So I'm guessing these probably aren't going to stay in there very long.
No, these are smaller shrimp. They will take about 1.5 minutes to cook total.
Okay. And then you said the food processor went for a minute if you're taking notes at home.
Give or take.
And we're going to put the instructions of this at on thehamptonroadshow.com so folks at home can make it for the second time.
All right. And
A
then
debut recipe. That's very exciting.
very carefully, we're just going to take them with our tongs, pull it out into a plate with paper towels, soak a little bit of the grease.
A good amount of the popcorn stuck on there.
Well, that was the idea.
I'm just saying, it's working out.
I'm kidding. Thank you.
Okay. It's going to be like that. Sometimes it is.
Sometimes. If you're a little timid at working around the hot oil, you can use tongs like I am right here. Just grab another tong. It gives you a little
Oh,
extra
right.
flavor.
Yeah, he told me you
Well,
don't be so timid. Who picked up the tongs?
Well, I was realizing because I'm trying to help the people at home because we were a little bit timid. So
Yeah.
that this is a fun dish. You should have fun.
afraid
and not
of
be
shrimp.
afraid.
I don't have a shrimp phobia. Okay, so the sauce, when you plate this up, and we're going to do that in the next segment.
So then
Like
we have
serve-
the sauce here. What we're going to do.
Uh-huh. I'm watching that pot. Now, do you typically serve the sauce hot or do
No,
you
no,
chill
I
it?
was going to say actually, I would take the sauce, make the sauce ahead of time, and then put it in the refrigerator and let it cool down for probably about an hour.
An hour?
Yes.
Okay. All right, those look like they're ready to come out. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but they look ready.
Have at it.
All right. I'm not scared of you, Mike. So how's things going at Still?
Very good, actually. We're almost turning 2 next month, and business has been pretty good.
That does seem like a fast 2 years.
Yes, so.
I'll leave some of the oil in the pan for the next one. Okay.
Keep on. But no, business has been really good, actually. Summer's been busy down in Old Town with the concerts at the Antelos.
The Friday night, isn't there a Friday night event
First Fridays.
In Portsmouth, first Fridays.
First Fridays,
That's what I
first
was
Saturdays,
getting at.
every month.
It's an interesting location still. It is.
We're off the beaten path.
Yeah, it's kind of down. It's down low. It's in the. It's basically in the cellar of one of the historic buildings in Portsmouth, which makes for a really neat location.
There we go.
Okay. All right, we're going to cook the rest of these, and then we'll combine it with the sauce and see what other kind of tricks you have up your sleeve there,
right.
Mike Farrell from Still today. Right now, we're going to head back to school. Back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen with Mike Farrell, the executive chef, owner of Still Restaurant right downtown Portsmouth, in Old Town Portsmouth. Yes. Even better. And we're making the dish that you have been calling a night in at the movies because you've incorporated half the snack bar at a movie theater. You use Coca-Cola today, Reese's peanut butter cups in that sauce,
and
popcorn on the shrimp.
Correct.
Before we get to tasting this, I do want to mention this is a debut recipe. You said you just kind of thought this up but haven't actually made it before.
Correct.
And I already warned you that, I'm not going to lie if I don't like it, but I know I'm going to like it. We're all going to like it. And is this something that you might make at, say, the Signature Chefs event coming up later in October, or what do you have planned for that?
Well, actually, this is part of, the reason why I was doing this was to show off kind of the little creative fun side that I have.
Yeah.
We're doing the Celebrity Chef Auction for the March of Dimes, October 17th at the Founders Inn. There's 20 of us local chefs that are there. We all get to compete for the crowd, for the people. It's all for the babies. But the winner gets the best dish of Hampton Roads on the for the magazine.
Yeah.
And then also we're there to promote auction items. All of the chefs are there. My auction item that I'm doing is a night at the Oscars. So it's going to be dinner for up to 8 people in your own home, more than 5 courses, and the idea is that I'm taking nominated actors, actresses, movies, and any other themes, and I'm going to turn them into food. I also have a friend of mine from Majestic Fine Wines who will be pairing up wine with each course. So that's the people should come and bid on me and bid high.
So you'll come into somebody's home and do that?
Correct.
And make a meal based on nominations.
Correct.
That's
great.
So
this is, hopefully I'll be trusting the faith, in the people.
All right, we are going to give this a try, and I also want to mention, too, that Signature Chefs event for the March of Dimes, very near and dear to our hearts here at Fox 43 and Wavy TV. We love the March of Dimes and what they do. I'm going to be hosting that with our Nicole Livas from Fox 10 O'Clock News and Wavy TV. Antonio finds that funny. What's so funny there, Antonio? Nothing. Okay, nothing. That's what I thought. It is going to be a good time, and we're looking forward to it. Now, you warned me that the sauce came out pretty spicy.
A little bit spicy, yes. So if you don't like foods very spicy, you can cut back on the chili powder.
All right, that's it. Just a little less chili powder, and you can have it the way you want it. All right, well, I'm dying to try it, but I'm going to wait for my girls here. Come on over. Let's give this a try.
Look at that. It smells so good.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it? Coca-Cola and peanut butter cups in the sauce.
Where'd the popcorn go?
The popcorn's on the... It's on the...
Just kidding.
Got me. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll taste it when we come back.